Asia is a continent full of wonders, home to civilizations and peoples with ancient and rich histories. Among the many cultures found in this vast land, the Filipino people stand out for their diversity and unique heritage. But have you ever wondered if there are any biblical references about the origins of these people? Does the Bible mention anything related to Filipinos? In this video, we will explore possible biblical connections to the Philippines, uncovering curiosities and mysteries that link this nation to the sacred scriptures. This is another highly anticipated episode of our series where we examine the origins of different peoples through the lens of the Bible. Don't forget to like, share this video with friends, and subscribe to the channel to follow our journey. Join us in another episode of the series, The Origins of Peoples According to the Bible. The Philippines, officially called the Republic of the Philippines, is an island country in Southeast Asia, located in the western Pacific Ocean. It consists of 7,741 islands, covering a total area of about 300,000 square kilometers. These islands are divided into three main regions: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, stretching from north to south. The Philippines is bordered by major bodies of water, including the South China Sea to the west, the Philippine Sea to the east, and the Celebes Sea to the south. The country also shares maritime borders with Taiwan to the north, Japan to the northeast, Palau to the east and southeast, Indonesia to the south, Malaysia to the southwest, Vietnam to the west, and China to the northwest. With a mix of ethnic groups and cultures, the Philippines ranks as the 12th most populous country in the world. Its capital is Manila, while Quezon City is the most populated city, both part of the Greater Manila area. The history of the Philippines is long and fascinating. The first inhabitants were the Negritos, followed by waves of Austronesian settlers. Some local tribes are believed to be descendants of Ham, Noah's son, based on biblical accounts. Over time, the archipelago absorbed various cultural and religious influences, including animism, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Islam. These influences shaped island kingdoms led by datus, rajas, and sultans. Trade played a crucial role in the Philippines' history, with connections to powerful empires such as China's Tang and Song dynasties. Chinese traders eventually settled and blended with the local population. A major turning point was the arrival of Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer leading a Spanish expedition in 1521. This event marked the beginning of Spanish colonization. In 1543, Spanish explorer Ruy López de Villalobos named the archipelago Las Islas Filipinas, after Prince Philip of Castile, who later became King Philip II. Spanish rule over the Philippines began in 1565 under New Spain's administration. The archipelago remained a part of the Spanish Empire for more than 300 years. During this time, Catholicism became the dominant religion, and Manila became a key hub for trans-Pacific trade. In 1896, the Philippine Revolution broke out, marking the start of the struggle for independence. The revolution coincided with the Spanish-American War in 1898, which ended with Spain's defeat. As a result, the Philippines was ceded to the United States, while Filipino revolutionaries declared the First Philippine Republic. However, their independence was short-lived as the U.S. took control of the country, leading to the Philippine-American War. The Philippines remained under U.S. rule until World War II, when Japan occupied the country. After the U.S. recaptured the islands, the Philippines finally gained independence in 1946. The post-independence years were marked by political and social struggles, including the fight for democracy and the fall of a dictatorship through a peaceful revolution. Now let's talk about the origin of the name Philippines. The name traces back to the 1542 expedition of Ruy López de Villalobos, who named the islands of Leyte and Sama as Filipinas, honoring Prince Philip of Asturias, the future King Philip II of Castile. Over time, Las Islas Filipinas became the official name for all Spanish territories in the archipelago. Before this, Spaniards used other names, such as Islas del Poniente, Western Islands, Islas del Oriente, Eastern Islands, and Islas de San Lázaro, Islands of St. Lazarus, a name given by Ferdinand Magellan. During the Philippine Revolution, the Malolos Congress formally declared the Philippine Republic, reinforcing the use of the name. Later, American authorities referred to the land as the Philippine Islands, a direct translation of the Spanish name. With the Philippine Autonomy Act and the Jones Act, the United States officially adopted the name Philippines. In 1935, the Constitution formally established the Republic of the Philippines as the name of the future independent nation. The ethnic diversity of the Philippines is vast, influenced by external contacts and the country's geography, with thousands of islands shaping its cultural identity. According to the 2020 census, the largest ethnic groups include Tagalog, 26%, Bisaya, Cebuano, 14.3%, Ilocano, 8%, Hiligaynon-Ilonggo, 7.9%, Bicolano, 6.5%, and Waray, 3.8%. In addition to these groups, the Philippines is home to 110 indigenous communities, making up 15.56% of the total population. Prominent indigenous groups include the Igorot, Lumad, Mangyan, and the native tribes of Palawan. The first inhabitants of the archipelago were the Negritos. These Aboriginal people, of Australoid descent, are remnants of early human migrations from Africa to Australia. Despite living alongside other groups for centuries, they have maintained distinct characteristics. Meanwhile, ethnic Filipinos belong to Southeast Asian groups classified as Austronesians, speaking Malayo-Polynesian languages. Although the exact origins of the Austronesians remain uncertain, it is believed that ancestors of Taiwan's indigenous peoples migrated to the Philippines, introducing their languages and culture. The Lumad and Samabajau have ancestral ties to Austroasiatic-speaking groups like the Mon and Khmer. Additionally, genetic studies reveal migration influences from Indonesia and Papua New Guinea, seen in communities like the Blan and Sangir in Mindanao. During the colonial period, immigrants from Spanish America also settled in the Philippines, further shaping its cultural, linguistic, and genetic diversity. A 2016 National Geographic study showed that Filipinos' genetic composition includes 53% Southeast Asian and Oceanian, 36% East Asian, 5% Southern European, 3% South Asian, and 2% Native American from Latin America. During Spanish rule, mixed heritage individuals were called mestizos. There were Chinese mestizos, mestizos de sangre, and Spanish mestizos, mestizos de español. Today, Chinese Filipinos are well integrated into society, with many descending from Fujian and Guangdong immigrants who arrived in the early 20th century. About 1.35 million Chinese lived in the Philippines during that time, and today, roughly 22.8 million Filipinos have some Chinese ancestry. The Spanish era also saw influences from Mexico due to the Manila galleon trade. Approximately 33% of the Filipino population has Mexican ancestry. In more recent times, nearly 300,000 Americans live in the Philippines, and up to 250,000 Amerasians, children of Filipino and American parents, reside in cities like Angeles, Manila, and Olongapo. Other minority groups, including Indians and Arabs, have also contributed to the country's diversity. Filipino-Japanese descendants trace their roots to Japanese Christians who fled persecution in the 17th century. The Philippines has two official languages, Filipino and English. Filipino is a standardized form of Tagalog, while English is widely used in government, education, and business. Spanish influence is still seen in many Filipino words despite the language's decline. Some interpretations trace the biblical origin of Filipinos to Japheth's descendants, specifically Togama, the son of Gomer and grandson of Japheth. Others link Filipinos to Ham's descendants, historically associated with darker-skinned peoples. This ancestry reflects in Filipinos' features, like almond-shaped eyes and straight dark hair. The blend of Japhetic and Hamitic lineages shaped the diverse physical traits of Filipinos. The fusion of these heritages explains the range of skin tones, from lighter to bronzed shades. If you enjoyed this exploration of the biblical origins of Filipinos, don't forget to like and support the channel. Share your thoughts in the comments, and may God bless you all. See you soon.
Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for watching our channel, Wisdom of the Bible. I personally invite you to subscribe to our channel. It supports us and helps us create more videos. Thank you, and God bless you.